Hey, welcome back to the channel. How the devil are you? Okay. Anyway, so I'm going to be pitting these three Echo speakers against each other. So here I've got the new Echo 4th generation. This is my older Echo Plus. And this big bad boy over here is the Echo Studio. And I'm going to be testing four things. So I'm going to be testing sound quality, okay? And then I'm going to be testing connectivity. Then I'm going to be doing microphone sensitivity to see how well they answer you when it's playing loud music or it's got some loud noise in a party going on. I'll try and mimic that if I can. I don't know how. I'll work it out somehow. And then I'm going to do response time because this it's got the new Neural Edge AI. Sounds a bit like so it should have a bit of a better response time because with this one it's supposed to learn a little bit better than these other two. These actually bounce off, when you ask it a question, they bounce off the Amazon servers. Well, this one is supposed to kind of do it itself with the processor inside, so it learns and it gets better and faster. So I've been using this now for about a week, maybe, something like that. And so we're going to see if this is better at response time than these two, okay? So, before we get started, if you like this video, don't forget, hit that like button, go on, hit that like button, please, come on. Do me a favour, help the video get some traction. And if also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Really be helping me out, okay? Just remember, this is 8 to 10 minutes for you, probably 3 to 4 hours for me. So, subscribe! Right, let's get on with it. So the first one we're going to do is the sound quality. I'm going to start off with the studio. Unfortunately, I've got to do some play a crappy song via Bluetooth because of royalties and stuff like that. I don't want to get a copyright strike. Boo! Okay, so all the graphic equalizer settings are going to be set the same and the volume is going to be set to level 7 right across all three speakers. So let's start with the Echo Studio. So when it comes to sound quality, there can really only be one winner. It's got to be the Echo Studio. It's got upward firing speakers, outward firing mid-ranges, downward firing big subwoofer, you know, tweeters, mid-range. It's got the lot. It's also got Dolby Atmos. The others can't compete with that. So there's only one winner. The winner is definitely the Echo Studio. In second place though, I definitely put the new 4th generation there. It's much clearer than the old 3rd generation on the Echo Plus. This tends to sound a little bit muddier to me. It's got a downward firing woofer and an upward firing tweeter, which is like, what? It made no sense. Very odd configuration. Whereas this one, it's got an upward firing woofer, 2 outward firing tweeters, and it is actually stereo. Not that you'd get a very good stereo sound from it far away. You'd have to have it in your face like this. Yeah, stereo! Okay, so you wouldn't get great stereo, but it is stereo. It's much clearer, much brighter, and the bass tends to be a little bit more punchy than the older Echo 3rd Gen. So if you're looking just for sound, then definitely, you know, if I had to choose between these two, I would go for that one if you've got buying one first out. So now we're going to be trying out the response time. So I want to see how fast, because they're claiming that this new 4th generation Echo with its, you know, its Terminator neural edge processor is supposed to be a lot faster and much faster response time. So what I'm going to do is test it on this lamp here and see if it responds faster. Turn on lamp. Turn on lamp. Turn on lamp. Okay, so the speaker's turned off, and I want to see how fast it takes for it to start up. So I was actually quite shocked at the speeds of the speakers, considering, you know, Amazon have been really bragging about this new chip, this AI that makes it so much faster and so much more responsive. Well, it's a crocker, okay? I don't know why they're pushing that forward when it's not true. Okay, so let's have a look. So first, I got it written down because I can't remember none of that nonsense. Okay, so if you look at the response time for when it switched on the light, the Studio had a speed of 1.04 seconds. The 4th gen, the new one had 1.02, and the Plus was a little bit slow, 1.14. Now, when you look at those speeds, does it really matter? You know, the Plus was slower by a 12th of a second, a 12th of a second. What? Does that really matter to anybody? Come on now, if you want this chip in there, make it a little bit more impressive than that. Okay, and then the startup speed. So the startup speed, so in first place was the Plus. It took 40.09 seconds to start up. In second place was the Studio. It took 41.22 seconds to start up. And then last place with the super duper woofy AI, you know, processor was the 4th gen at 43.09. That's quite a big difference. 3 seconds difference to the Plus. Wow. Okay. So I'm going to combine them speeds to give the winner. Okay. So in first place is the Plus. Ta-da! Okay. With a combined time of 41.23. In second place is the Studio with a combined time of 42.26. And in last place is the new 4th gen at 44.11. So I think they need to work on a new processor. So now we're going to test to see how responsive the microphones are. When it's, say you're having a party or something. Okay, what was that? I don't know. And you got a lot of people talking, got loud music playing on the speaker. I want to see how it responds if, you know, when it's under that type of duress. So I'm going to play the music really loud on the speaker on volume 9, And I'm also going to put the vacuum cleaner on just to mimic the parties. Not that that's a party sound. You don't really take a vacuum cleaner to a party, but I'm just trying to mimic the decibels, okay? So, another surprise. The Echo Plus, a clear winner. Okay, with the Echo Studio coming in second, and the fourth generation coming in a measly last with only 2 out of 5 responses. The Plus was amazing. I did an extra one because it was I just wanted to see if it actually failed. So 6 out of 6, ba-boom! So the Plus is a winner on that one. So the Echo 4th Gen and the Echo Plus and also the Echo 3rd generation, they've all got the same connectivity. They've got a 3.5mm jack, line in and line out. You just have to change it on the app which one you want. So line out, you can connect it to another speaker, so you can use that speaker as your main speaker. So, and the Echo Dot also has a line out, but the difference is the Echo Dot doesn't have a line in, and these two do have a line in, but make sure, again, you change it on the app. The Studio has a Toslink optical cable, so Toslink to mini Toslink, so you get a much better signal through that than a much better digital signal, I should say. So that's going to win there. Plus, you've got all 3 speakers connecting via Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. And it's also worthwhile mentioning that you can connect all 3 speakers to your Fire Stick 4K or your Fire Cube. Not the Fire TV for whatever reason, okay, and not the 1080, I don't think you can either, Fire Stick. So it's also worth mentioning that you cannot stereo pair these with each other. You can only stereo pair them with the exact same speaker. So if you're using them as a stereo pair, or you're using them as a cinema surround, you have to have 2 identical speakers, not separate ones, which is a bit of a rip-off, really. Come on, Amazon, you can do better, but they just want us to buy more speakers. That's all it is, isn't it? So, connectivity, the Echo Studio wins, with these coming in joint second. So that's all the tests complete. I bet you're full of suspense, wondering which one has won. Well, actually, it's a weird one, because the Echo Plus and the Echo Studio came in at joint first after all the tests, and the Echo 4th generation, this amazing new speaker, came in last. What's going on? Okay, that's crazy. Look, The only thing that the 4th gen has got going for it, it is much better sounding than the 3rd generation and the old Echo Plus. It is much better sounding, but it's not as good sound as the Studio. If you want a real good loud speaker with good connectivity, good sound, the Echo Studio is for you. If you're not bothered that much by sound, you just want a bit of a decent kitchen speaker, you know, not really bothered, then get an Echo 3rd gen, you know. But if you want a little bit better sound, get the Echo 4th gen. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the video. Bit of a weird one, but here we are. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.